AI seeing may not be all that it was once cracked up to be. Something Donald Trump Jr. showed us with a doctored deepfake version of The Office that had presidential candidate Ron DeSantis embarrassed that he'd bought a women's suit.
Make one tiny mistake, you're dead. I made one tiny mistake. I wore a woman's clothes.
And it's not just our eyes that AI has made us come to doubt, it's our ears as well. Not to be outdone by his own son, Donald Trump Sr., that's the former president himself, posted on Instagram his own deepfake audio that purported to be a conversation including Elon Musk, Mr. DeSantis, George Soros, and the devil himself.
I don't think George knows how to use Twitter.
And lest you think that it's only Republicans who are using AI to alter media reality, consider the case of the Democratic senator from Connecticut, Richard Blumenthal, who, as the chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee, recently started a hearing about regulating ChatGPT by opening the remarks generated by, you guessed it, ChatGPT itself.
We have seen how algorithmic biases can perpetuate discrimination and prejudice.
The words were not mine, and the audio was an AI voice cloning software trained on my floor speeches.
But let's be honest, none of us was going to be fooled by any of all that, which is more than you can say for the New York lawyer recently caught red-handed, submitting a 10-page brief to the court opposing a motion to dismiss, complete with multiple citations of cases he quoted that seemed just right on point. Unfortunately, neither the judge nor opposing counsel could find the cases that he cited. It turned out that the lawyer had relied on ChatGPT, which had simply made it all.
Slash with a summon size dealing X amount of damage in front of you. Blah 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 generates a corpse. Now we have a corpse explosion. Regardless, maximum 2 charges. Grimm's scythe now slices forward 3 times, dealing X amount of damage. The final, causing them to bleed for more damage. And here's the kicker. Grimm's scythe now triggers all continual damage on the target it hits, causing them to instantly take the remaining damage with a cooldown and increased damage. So let's go back and read. Will deal damage for 6 seconds, 5,000 continual damage. Burn all nearby enemies. Blah blah blah. Impact. A lot of this is continual, as you know. Sacrifices some life, but it gives me more damage. It splits in 2, so I get an extra golem, so it's always off the cooldown. Blah blah blah. And now it deals additional 14 damage for each freaking effect. So it burns. It does the thorns. It does the initial absorption, then the corpse explosion does obviously the poison thing, blight, which is a hell lot of damage, and now this thing does a lot of bleed, generates a corpse, and then it triggers everything. This is the picture perfect build, and this is how it works. You use you can use different head, but blah blah blah. I don't know where it is, but whatever. This is the head, this is the Thorns armor, this is the corpse explosion shoulders. These pants are crucial because they make everything trigger. For burning, this is for the golem effects, make a golem powerhouse. This is for the crazy Sith, and this is, you can wear an extension of the golem duration helmet, but I prefer to have 2 golems because I get more thorns damage, and this is how it works pretty much. What am I off? Yeah, I knew I'm a treasure hunter. I like to run this build with probably, I don't have kill streak on this, I'll go with Vanquisher. Skill point. I did some remastering, so whatever. You'll get the idea. Oh, we have crests. Should I do it solo? Yeah, I'll do it solo.
All up. Not exactly what we lawyers had in mind when we pledged to become officers of the court.
I will maintain the confidence,
Stolen.
preserve inviolate secrecy of my client.
Cast the spikes. And they already died. Things already died. Stolen jump. This is too easy. Not impressive enough. This will be the world's fastest Elder Rift run. Don't mind me, I'm only this my crest. Actually, that would be a good idea. I'm pretty sure this build can speed run the fastest Rift, but I gotta do a few tweaks on the jams. I can use this video to rub it in somebody's face and see what other necros can do and what their builds are. I mean, that's pretty good for just, I'm not planning this, this is how it is. The Rift Guard, so, what was that? I'll see it later in the video, but oh! Okay. I totally forgot to put gems, but alright. Now that's content.